Hi friends, welcome back to Sarah's Next Chapter. My name is Sarah and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you a mini book haul and also going to be giving you some Summerween recommendations. So grab yourself a tea, coffee, whatever drink you fancy and let's get into it. I'm actually drinking a chai latte today with a little cinnamon sprinkled on top because despite it being almost mid-June, it is so overcast and rainy today. I guess it's the perfect day to be talking all things Summerween. But I do wish it was actually sunny. I had this moment where I was looking at my books and I was like, I'm not feeling inspired, you know? I need some different genres, I need some different books. I just need something different. I'm just not feeling inspired right now. And that's not a great feeling, okay? So I decided I would take myself book shopping. But you know, I love a bargain, so I was trying to stick to like charity shops or just books that are like on offer on some sort of deal in some way. So yes, I bought 4 books. I'll just show you them. So first up, I bought Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I've actually already read this. I read it in a couple of days and it was really, really good. It was very different to what I typically read. It's about our main character, Noemi. I kept reading her name as Naomi and I kept having to be like, no, Sarah, it's Noemi. Noemi. She's our main character, set in the 1950s, and she gets a kind of disturbing letter from her cousin who's recently married and is living in this big, old, crumbling mansion. And this letter is like really concerning, and Noemi's father says to Noemi, you need to go to High Place, I think is what the mansion is called. You need to go to High Place and sort of see what's going on with your cousin. Like, she sounds quite disturbed in this letter and we just want to make sure everything's okay. So Noemi quite reluctantly goes. She's a bit of a city girl, a bit of a party girl, a bit of a socialite, but you know, she wants to look out for her cousin, so she's like, okay, fine. She goes and the action and drama unfolds from there. I thought this was a vampire story, and it isn't. I would say it's vampire adjacent, but it's not your traditional vampire story, which is what I thought it was going in. But I really, really, really enjoyed it. It surprised me how much I enjoyed it. Yeah, I actually devoured this book. Every time I put it down, it left me wanting more. So I would definitely recommend this one. I feel like it's got a bit of mixed reviews, but I enjoyed that. I thought it was a fun time. So next up, I bought The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. These were actually on offer in FOP in Glasgow. So it was 2 for £9 or £5 each. On reflection, I think I should have probably not bought this book because I really want the Penguin Clothbound Classic edition of this book. I think I just panicked because I knew I wanted Mexican Gothic and this was also in the offer and I did want to read this and I just bought it. But I kind of regret it. I mean, this one will probably be easier to read and I won't like be nervous about shoving it in my bag or whatever, so maybe that's a good thing. But anyway, yeah, I do really want to read The Haunted of Hill House. I've seen the Mike Flanagan adaptation of it on Netflix and absolutely loved it. So I am going to get round to reading this. I might even read this over the summer, you know, Summerween vibes. But we'll see. Next up, I bought The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna because I've just finished reading... Sorry, before I even get into this, I have to talk about this because this is really annoying me. Why are certain books made with this horrible, like, shiny plastic cover? What is this? I really don't like this. You know, it's cheap, it's tacky. It reminds me of that the little boy in House of Rock when he's like, "You're tacky and I hate you." That's how this book makes me feel. It's tacky and I hate it. I'm like, why did I buy these books? No. It was £5 from the works and I just finished reading The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna. Really enjoyed it. Also read The Great Alone, which I thought was really well written, but didn't enjoy it as much. But anyway, I just read The Four Winds. I've read The Great Alone, so I'm like, right, okay, I feel like I understand Kristen Hanna and her writing now. All of her books are probably going to make me sob. Oh, that's okay, at least I know that going into them. So a lot of people had recommended The Nightingale. I saw this in the works for a £5 and I thought, why not? But now it's the sensory issues of this. I know it shouldn't have any because it's like smooth, But I would just prefer if it was like the Four Winds is like a kind of matte version of this, and I would much prefer that. I really hope this is not the future if I were planning on making books going forward, because I'm not into it. So, to round off my rambling mini book haul, I bought This Immortal Heart by Jennifer Saint. So this is obviously a Greek mythology retelling about Aphrodite and Ares, and this is highly anticipated for me. I really love Jennifer Saint's writing. Of course, if you've spent any time on my channel, you'll know I love Greek mythology retellings. I got this from Waterstones, but I did not pay full price for it. I had £10 on my Waterstones card, and I think were they doing it £2 off thing for this? I feel like I only paid like £6 something for this book, which is an absolute steal. It's meant to be £18.99 new, so £6 something is chef's kiss, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I started reading this the other day. I'm 49 pages in, and I'm already absolutely loving it. I would say it's a bit slower paced than some other Jennifer Saint books, but that's not an issue for me. I don't mind a slower pace if the writing is beautiful, which it is. A slower pace does not bother me. So there we have it. That was my mini Summerween book haul. But I am going to talk also about other things that I've been enjoying when it comes to Summerween. So the first thing that I've really been enjoying is a TV series called From. So we've been watching this, we've been playing catch up because I think the 4th season is now out. My husband and I have just started watching this from the start, like a couple of weeks ago. We've binged the first season, we're halfway through the 2nd season now. I am completely obsessed with this TV show. If you've never seen it before, if you've never heard of it before, because I honestly hadn't, this was just a recommendation. Someone that I know gave to me. So basically, it is about this town that when you drive through it, it won't let you leave. And there are people / creatures that live in the woods that come out at night and basically try and tear people apart. It's given sort of like Skinwalker lore. Like when we first started watching it, I was like, oh, it's like kind of Appalachian horror, almost like mimics and things like that. I still don't fully know what the deal is with these creatures, and bear in mind we are halfway through season 2. This show will keep you guessing. Like just when you think you might have an idea, it'll do a 180 and you'll have no idea what the hell's going on anymore. I really like shows like that. I love when it keeps you guessing. Like after every episode, my husband and I are like, oh, what do you think of this? Do you think they're going to do this? Do you think that means this? I love it. I think the acting in it's really good. I think the writing's pretty good. I love a kind of small town Americana type vibe, and this definitely has that. I think it's from the writers of Lost. I never really watched Lost. I think I watched the first couple of episodes. I just didn't really get into it, but I can kind of see it might be a similar vibe. But I'm totally hooked. We are really, really enjoying it, so highly recommend. And in terms of other types of media and Summerween related things, I've really been enjoying the Uncanny podcast. I feel like I was super late to the game with this podcast, but I have binged all the seasons. I'm now fully up to date and I'm really enjoying that. And I'm also really enjoying, this podcast I've been listening to for years and years and years, but Real Life Ghost Stories. Great little paranormal themed podcast. So would definitely recommend giving that a listen if you're interested. So yeah, those are some of my Summerween recommendations. Do let me know if you have any of your own. If you have any movies in particular that you'd recommend watching over summer for those of us that like things a little bit more spooky. I do like to watch a sort of classic horror film at some point during the summer, but I like it to be one that I haven't seen yet. So a couple of years ago, I watched Halloween, the original Halloween, had never seen it. I know, shocking. So yeah, I'm open to a sort of classic horror film that might be fun to watch in the summer. I don't know what that would be, so let me know in the comments if you have any recommendations for movies, podcasts or books that I should read over the summer. Let me know. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me a comment, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.